today. From NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
As it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Houston. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm another NFL season. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
All right, partner, a brand new season. With it comes a sense of unbridled optimism for every team and, of course, every quarterback. It's a blank slate for every passer in this league, and he really couldn't hide his excitement during interviews this week. He thinks this offense is stacked. They've spent the entire offseason making adjustments and trying to find another year. And as this season begins, they believe they've found it. You watch them warm up, everything is crisp, moving with great speed. This is an offense that can't wait to get to the first series of the new year.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Pierce now up the middle. They juked him, fighting down past the 45. Get across midfield inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Stroud's throw pulled in by Woods. Now a 2nd and 6. A run for Pierce out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping that one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
First and 10, it's Stroud. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Stroud swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Here's a 2nd and 8. Woods, the receiver, in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there, all 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Stroud looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Pierce will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Matt Amendola now for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Dameon Pierce closing things out with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The KC offense set to by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes and plays accordingly.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down from the 31. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Mahomes. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Malik Collins able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Mahomes now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Now here's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs 1st down as he's inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he whips that one incomplete there. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey, and that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 4th down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. Butker's kick here is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see 2 for 2 here in week 1. Just a yard on the pickup there. Stroud out of the gun here. That is caught. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Talk about big moments in this game.
Takes it straight ahead. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 4. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Finds his man. It's John Mechie. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. Here's Stroud. Repeat of the last play, going to Mechie here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. Pass complete. He's got Woods streaking across the field. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Stroud to throw it. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Brevin Jordan, a 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Point after, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34. After one, a 14-3 ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. On 1st down, Mahomes. As they've got it as we resume action. Evades the tackler and now some space. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete there to Rice. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Chiefs are back within a score.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. C.J. Stroud and the offense back out there.
Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass. So whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
On play action, they'll throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And Stroud now to throw. And that is incomplete. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded at about the 28. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. KC's offense ready to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Mahomes going to throw. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Butker's kick here is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him, and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the 1st half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
Dameon Pierce taking the field with the rest of the Texans offense. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll put him at an even 50 receiving yards now in this first half. And it's a first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Second and a couple. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Stroud. This ball caught by Mechie. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Toss left side for Pierce. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Stroud got his tight end. That's complete. It's Jordan. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Stroud now on 3rd and 2. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Robert Woods halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Texans are able to add on to that lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The extra point up and good, and the lead is up to 8. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a Robert Woods touchdown reception. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal on the board, but this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Mahomes' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Texans will take over. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember. A lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. They need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stroud. This is caught. It's Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Hand off left side, Pierce. And he'll work down inside the 45. 2nd down and 6 now. Now Stroud. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. Short completion, just 4 yards. And this will wind up.
It was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Mechie, the man in motion. Pierce will try to pick it up. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. .157 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And that'll be caught by Tony. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And again, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston set to take over.
Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Stroud now on 2nd down.
That's complete. It's Collins, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Got a man. It's Collins, complete.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Now a 2nd and 2. Stroud looking to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by Jordan.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Open man downfield is Woods.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another 1st down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, it's Stroud.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
And the Texans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Stroud.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Meanwhile, Mahomes Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. That grab another career milestone for him. 900 career catches now.
All right, the applause is beginning, right? The applause is going on. That puts him just outside the top 20 all-time in the NFL. Next in his sights at 903, Wes Welker.
Rarefied air. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Again, it's Pacheco. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Mahomes. Open on the left side, this is Valdez-Scantling. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And some strong running. Still fighting. And down inside the 15 he goes. 61 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered him down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Here's 3rd and 7. Here's Mahomes. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the 2nd half. We've got a close game. The offense has played well, but right now they've got to keep their foot on the gas.
And that carries with it an extra bit of pressure, doesn't it? As much fun as they're having right now, they're locked in, really clicking on all cylinders. They also know that if they ever miss a chance to put points on the board, they've actually put their team in jeopardy. And that's not how you want to play the game. It's supposed to be complementary football, offense, defense. But today, it's all offense for them.
Yeah, they've been playing with a sense of urgency. It's probably going to need to continue. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw. Stroud. And the Chiefs are going to get him. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly, but that time it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. That's good, the completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points. There he goes, left side. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. A big play there for KC. 47 yards.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Now it's Mahomes again. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this one is incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw again. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Chiefs are back within a couple of the lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Stroud's throw taken in by Collins.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. 3rd and 1, Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you can actually be pushed back before the 1st down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the 1st down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
Give left side for Pierce. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. They go again with Pierce. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Stroud to throw it. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Here's Stroud.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken at about the 14. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7
on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Another drive coming for KC, and we'll see Marquez Valdez-Scantling once again.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 33. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Mahomes firing complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. Working from the gun, Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. A handoff now for Pacheco. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Mahomes going to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Butker's kick here is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And now out comes Houston. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. The offense on 3rd down, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on for the 5th time here today. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Another drive coming for KC, and we'll see Marquez Valdez-Scantling once again. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 3rd and 3. They'll set up a throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Call it 46 yards on the single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10. Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. And they'll go right back to Pierce.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. And Stroud now to throw. Man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. First and 10, it's Pierce. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Looking to throw. Stroud. Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type. Not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Pierce now up the middle. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader.
Now Stroud. And that is incomplete. Now a second and 10. On the carry, it's Boone. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They'll run with Boone here. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They need 18 yards here on third down. Stroud working out of the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
And now here comes Kansas City. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 27. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. Here's Pacheco once again. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping that black, because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun, and not able to break away. from midfield. Here's Mahomes. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28. Getting down to the good stuff. Already. A little bit of... And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be ready to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. He will push his way down to about the 14. Down play. And talk over what to do next. Yeah, this is going to depend on his spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. The Texans going to signal for their third and final as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Butker's kick here is good. And the stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Down by a field goal, 56 seconds to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge... Now Stroud. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And now possession will go.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make
victory here by a field goal, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they go down to defeat here in the opener, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, best partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.